Hi, I'm the corporate culture guy, and I'm going to talk about one of the biggest mistakes that people are making with regard to culture. That people are being reactive rather than proactive about their culture. People are not really thinking about culture until something goes wrong. Why aren't you thinking about culture all the time? Really good organisations think about culture when they're building their strategy. That's the proactive approach to culture. You're thinking about your strategy, you're thinking about where you want to take your organisation, and you think about the culture that you need to deliver on that strategy. That's the proactive approach to culture. But most people follow the reactive approach. Something goes wrong and they think, oh, there must be a problem in the culture. We need to look at our culture. I mean, ask yourself right now, if someone asks you to define your culture, how would you describe it? You might be suffering from one of the other problems or one of the other mistakes, which is people are using way too many surveys and complicating culture and don't actually know how to describe it. You need to keep these conversations simple. You should be able to tell people, we are building a culture of X that will deliver on our strategy as an organisation. Now that conversation you should be having with your entire organisation. Every leader in your organisation should be talking to their team or their people about the culture we need to deliver our strategy. Just think about the kind of engagement that would create in your organisation. Firstly, you're going to create a fantastic culture because it's going to be aligned with strategy. It's going to engage your people. They're going to actually have a conversation with their leader that they're desperate to have because they want to talk about culture. Because the secret is that everybody wants to work in a great culture. And think about the alternative. What's actually defining your culture? What actually creates your culture if you don't do any of that? If you want help with that, I've got lots of resources to help you with that. I've got a guide for the kind of conversations you should be having, a guide for how you should be leading those conversations. All of that's available to you either on my website or on this channel. Get proactive about your culture, and I'll see you in the next video.